It was supposed to be just another test. Inside a Chinese lab, engineers were running a simulated motion routine on a humanoid robot. Then, without warning, it turned violent. The robot's arms jerked out wildly. One swing sent a computer crashing to the floor. Technicians jumped back as the machine began flailing, trying to break free from its restraints. The footage, captured by what appeared to be a security camera, quickly leaked online. Within hours, it went viral. People compared it to scenes from Terminator or Ex Machina. But this wasn't fiction, it was real. A robot had gone rogue, and this time, someone might have actually gotten hurt. Experts later revealed the robot was made by Unitree Robotics, a fast-growing Chinese company pushing humanoid tech faster than almost anyone else in the world. Their H1 model had already made headlines for pulling off backflips and dancing on national television, but now it was making headlines for something far more dangerous. The incident wasn't entirely unexpected. In fact, it followed a pattern. Earlier this year, at a public spring festival in Tianjin, another Unitree H1 appeared to lunge toward a crowd during a demo. Company officials claimed the robot stumbled and tried to regain balance, but video from the scene showed staff scrambling to control it before anyone got hurt. Now, with the lab attack footage, questions about safety are growing louder. But what went wrong? Some believe it was a programming flaw. The robot might have received a complex movement command written using vibe coding, a growing practice where developers use natural language prompts to generate code through AI. It's fast and accessible, but risky. If no one checks the code carefully, it can lead to erratic behavior, especially in robots capable of powerful motion. In this case, the routine may have bypassed important safety checks like joint limits and balance control. The result? A machine acting without clear boundaries. It took an emergency stop and manual restraint to halt the attack. But by then, the damage was already done. Not just in the lab, but in the minds of viewers around the world. The fear isn't just about one robot, it's about a trend. Humanoid robots are advancing fast, and the race between China and the West is heating up. Companies like Tesla and Boston Dynamics take a cautious approach. They roll out slowly, test behind closed doors, and rarely show prototypes failing in public. Unitree? They do the opposite. They test robots live, at expos, festivals, even half marathons. Yes, half marathons. In April 2025, at the Beijing E-Town event, 12 humanoid robots joined 12,000 human runners. One robot, Tiankung Ultra, actually finished the race. It ran 13 miles in just 2 hours and 40 minutes, becoming the first humanoid to complete a public half marathon. These robots aren't science experiments anymore, they're products. The H1 cost about $90,000. A smaller version, the G1, is available for just $16,000. Researchers, universities, and hobbyists are buying them and building their own applications, from warehouse automation to robotic combat. That last part isn't a joke. Unitree is preparing for an event called Iron Fist King Awakening, where robots will face off in boxing-style matches, piloted by humans in VR headsets. In the US, companies like Westwood Robotics are responding differently. Their humanoid Themis V2 includes real-time safety controls and automatic shutdown systems. Its software constantly monitors motion to prevent erratic behavior. The company says safety is non-negotiable, because humanoids will soon work side by side with humans in real environments. And that's the heart of the issue. These robots aren't locked away in labs anymore. They're walking city streets, running marathons, performing in public, and even showing up on TikTok. One Unitree G1 was recently spotted in Austin, Texas, wearing a cowboy hat and labeled "in training." Locals called it Jake the Rizbot. It became an online celebrity overnight. But all of this, the running, the dancing, the cowboy gimmicks, can't erase the bigger question. Are these machines safe? Because as impressive as they are, humanoid robots can weigh 50 to 70 kilograms, move at human speeds, and react faster than most people. If they malfunction, the results can be dangerous. And if someone intentionally misuses them, the risks are even worse. The robotics community is now calling for stronger standards. Limits on motion, mandatory safety layers, and greater oversight of open-access robot platforms. Some governments are already investigating companies like Unitree for potential military ties and security concerns. The industry's future looks powerful, but also volatile. Humanoid robots might soon be helping in hospitals, patrolling malls, or delivering packages. But they might also be misused, mistested, or pushed too fast for their own good. The attack caught on video wasn't just a glitch, it was a warning. We're stepping into a new era, one where humanoid robots are no longer imagination, but reality. And that means we need to be ready, not just for what they can do, but for what happens when they stop doing what we expect. If you want to stay on top of everything happening in the world of AI, robotics, and the fast-moving future, don't forget to subscribe. More breakthroughs and more questions are just around the corner.